Hi, so I thought I'd just talk a bit about this movie I watched, Solaris. Um, yeah, so I watched it a minute ago, and after I finished it, I really had to just had to kind of stop for a minute because just the way it ends is so I don't even know how to explain it. It's like haven't watched a movie um as potent as that in a while. Um, that just kind of left me like really yeah, just like floored. I went and did hung up my washing um, after it finished just to like collect my thoughts. But yeah, Solaris, if you don't know, it's directed by Andrei Tarkovsky, who's a Russian filmmaker. Um, I've only seen Stalker and now this movie. Um, but so far from those two, I've gotten a pretty good taste. I think I kind of get the vibe he's kind of going for. It's really cool. I just have it open on Letterboxd here. It was made in 1972, so it's quite old. I can give you the synopsis if you haven't heard of it. Is just reading verbatim here is a psychologist is sent to a space station orbiting a planet called Solaris to investigate the death of a doctor and the mental problems of cosmonauts on the station. He soon discovers that the water on the planet is a type of brain which brings out repressed memories and obsessions. So obviously, I think that's kind of what I read, and that's what kind of made me think, oh, I need to watch this movie like now. Um, yeah, it really is a trip of a movie. I mean, I actually watched it in two parts because I watched the first 40 minutes or so, like a few days ago, or maybe it was a week ago now. I'm not sure. Um, and yeah, it was pretty slow, but I really enjoyed like the shots and like I'm not really I guess a hater of like slow, boring cinema. I kind of enjoy it, if even if that's a little I don't know odd. But yeah, I really appreciate it when they get like a good frame going, and they just like I don't know they just stick with it. Feels really genuine. So yeah, I did appreciate. Also, there's a segment of just like cars and driving in the highway. Thought that was really cool. Um, yeah, but I watched it a week ago, that first 40 minutes. But it was really late at night, and I thought, oh my god, this is really slow. I need to watch the rest of it when I'm not so tired. Um, yeah, so I kind of sat on it for a bit, and then I watched the rest of it, and by the time I finished, they hadn't even gone into space or anything in the movie. So when I watched it again just then and got to like see the rest of it, oh yeah, that's when it's a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. Um, it made me feel quite silly though. Like it's seems like quite a statement, and I do not understand it. Made me feel the end of it. The end. I think the end of it kind of tied things together for me a bit, but yeah, it was. It's a bit of a roller coaster, and yeah, I really need to kind of dig deeper, and I want to hear what other people's sort of thoughts on it were, because yeah, it's just one of those huge. Seems like such a huge monumental film, and I haven't even like feel like I haven't touched the surface of it um, myself in my own mind. So I'm really excited to get into it more. Um, I'm also doing it for one of my school tasks, so yeah, because I watched 2001: A Space Odyssey, and I knew I wanted to compare that to something for a comparative for my Year 12 English. So and then I saw this film sitting in my watch list on Letterboxd, and it was like, well, it's in space, and it's like kind of the same era, and I've heard it's sort of similar. I mean, after watching it, I wouldn't say how similar it is, but I think there's definitely commentaries on like I don't know, like yeah, humans and like their control, I guess. What happens when they start losing control. That's a big plot element for both films, and they definitely, Tarkovsky and Kubrick definitely got similar. Love the surreal abstract stuff, which I absolutely adore. I like anything like that. I like when filmmakers don't show you or keep things open to like interpretation. You watch it and you don't really understand, and there's no real way of, you know, conceptualizing what you've just seen. Like when images are that potent and just like, the ones that stick in your mind. I think of like Eraserhead. Just that whole film is so surreal, and like obviously it's got clear themes and storylines once you start dissecting the symbolism and all that. But I think in the end, it's just like it's really the surrealism that brings it all home for me, and I think that's what's like just so cool about this movie as well. Like the fact I don't understand it makes it more enticing for me. Um, uh, yeah, if anyone's watching this, I couldn't recommend this movie more. Um, yeah, I'm just excited to get even like learn more about it. Oh, so cool. Yeah, movies are awesome. All right. Anyway, uh, thanks for watching. If you did, see you.